And once this fire got out of control, it was getting way ahead of the fire department. They did their best they could. Of course, they were devastated from the night before, which really didn't help. But it just went so fast and so beyond they're able to contain it, and just going from roof to roof. Even the Tribune building. Oh, we've got it under control. It's not going to burn the Tribune building or the courthouse. And once it got there, it's a whole different story with this fire. Right.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of the story of the 2 hours that we've told here, is that this fire was just not something that anybody had seen before. And let's be honest, 1871, they're ill-equipped to deal with it. You know, there just was no way that they were going to be able to fight this off.
Well, for sure.
Right. One good aspect that happened was there was two under river tunnels, Washington Street, and there was also right there at LaSalle. And in fact, the one, if I'm not mistaken, Adam, you can jump in, the one at LaSalle was just completed, I believe, the 4th of July of 1871. And so the pedestrians could actually go under the river and cross the river. And back then it was always difficult with these pivot swing bridges. And thank God they got those tunnels, and the second one was just completed because it saved a lot of lives. People went under the river in these tunnels. Now they're blocked off. You can't use them, but they saved a lot of lives.
Oh, yeah.
Which is saying a lot.
It's blocked off and full of the LaSalle one. I know they filled it up with damp sand in 1957, but it's still down there.
Yes.
And Chicago is full of tunnels like that. In fact, I think it was, I can't remember what statistic this guy was connected to it, but like the last house that the fire got was owned by a guy named John Huck, who lived up in the Gold Coast, and also had a whole network of tunnels that he had dug out about 15 years before for aging his beer in the summertime. And those tunnels are still presumably down there too. But, you know, kids used to play cops and robbers in them all the time. Eventually, about 100 years back, the parents got freaked out and decided to have them all blocked off. So they're presumably still there, but nobody's entirely sure where anymore. Because you can't just, like, show up in the Gold Coast with a shovel and start digging.
Yeah,
I keep hoping some kid playing Pokemon Go is going to find an entrance someplace.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, fellas, you the combined might of both of you, John, especially, you came in at 9 my time, and you've killed it for an hour and 45 plus. Adam, you've killed it for about 45 minutes. What do you guys want to throw out? Is there anything else that you guys want to throw out before we head on out of here?
Well, I'll just plug, for those of you in Chicago, I'll just plug my upcoming tours. If you go to MysteriousChicago.com, I've got tours all next month. My new H.H. Holmes book, H.H. Holmes, The True History of the White City Devil, is out now. And my band is called 82nd Street. Our new record will be out in November.
Hey, Adam, you were awesome on American Ripper, by the way, buddy.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yes.
Good job.
Yeah, you were. And I'll just give a quick plug. The book, The Great Chicago Fire in Arcadia, is, in case Cummins just joined us, it'll be out October 2nd. Barnes & Noble, Amazon, and myself, John Boda, and Ray Johnson are the authors, and we have 213 pictures in there with captions and 5 chapters, and we think it's a nice addition to the fire books.
Sounds great. Well, fellas, hey, thank you both for taking out your time to talk to us about the Great Chicago Fire. A lot of people would say, this is a horror podcast. Why would you talk about the Great Chicago Fire? And I think you guys kind of helped outline that for us when you talked about some of the horrific things.
What's not horrible about burning down a city,
That's what I always say. It's a real life horror, and we've talked serial killers and things like that. How is this any different? I mean, this is hundreds of people getting killed and people becoming homeless over it. So that's not horror. I don't know what is.
Well, listen, thanks for having me. I'm going to check out Adam. It's nice talking with you and connecting with you. I love your books. You keep at it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Adam, you take care, buddy.
All right, thanks.
Like I said, anytime you got anything you're working on, let us know, okay?
Will do.
All right, later on, fellas.
All right, thanks a lot.
And so that was Adam Seltzer, and, of course, that was John. And I tell you what, it was a really fun show about the Great Chicago Fire. We could have just gone on and rambled, and I just decided I was taking up too much of their time. Plus, we only have 10 minutes left in our program. Vic, give me 2 seconds here. Are you there?
Yeah.
I want to see if I'm able to play this on the air. His song. Here we go. Let's see. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? You can't hear it?
No.
Damn. Okay.
No.
Playing on my phone, but it won't play on the show, so too bad. That's all right. I'll send it over to Angel and David, see if I can get it uploaded for us. It was worth a shot. All right, so Vic, what you been watching, buddy? Anything good lately?
I watched something today that sucked. Hashtag horror.
Yeah. Sounds like it was suck, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It did. I have, it's actually paused on the TV right now because I'm out in my car. But it sucked. Other than that, I watched it, which we already talked to. I'll watch it again. I watched it twice now. No, that's the casual. It's on there.
Can you give us a rating for it?
It's not very good. What?
What's your rating for it?
Hello? Oh, my rating for it.
Yeah.
Rating for it. 3.5 out of 4. 3.5 out of 4.
Now, I've only seen it once, but I would agree with you. We're too fucking similar, sir. We need to watch some things to piss each other off.
And I'll tell you.
What?
Whoa.
Are you still in your car? Because you're breaking up crazy. I'm here, but you're breaking up really bad. Are you still there? Oh, hell. He's still breaking up. I can hear you, but you're breaking up and I can't. All right. He's going to try to get some service. If you were drunk like me, you'd be pushing in the bushes right now, because that's what I'm about to do. He's trying. I'm here.
Hello?
I'm here.
All right, I can hear you now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So anyway,
but
what were you saying?
I don't remember. 3.5 out of 4. You said that you agreed with.
Yeah, I saw it once. It wasn't a perfect movie, but it was pretty damn good, and there's not a whole lot of flaws to it.
Yeah, and I can honestly say, like, watching it a second time, it didn't get worse or better, if that makes any sense.
That's too bad. I was hoping it would be better the second time. I want to see the director's cut that they keep talking about.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was damn good. I thought it was made well, and now I'm ready to go out and see NFL once we get this movie pass, man.
For you, what would it have taken to get a 4?
I don't know.
I'm not real sure either. Like, I'm not sure what they could have done to make it a 4. I told you one of the things that they didn't do right was Mike's story.
Yeah.
But that doesn't really affect my rating. You know what I mean? Like,
nothing they do to him is going to make you give it a 4.
Yeah, I don't know what they could have done to make it a 4. I'm just not sure. I've heard a lot of people say it wasn't scary, and I think that's because you're adults watching a movie that's supposed to scare younger people. That's my opinion.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I agree. Or I mean, I guess, or people that are scared of clowns. Which, if you're scared of clowns, you're bullshit anyway.
Vic, I got to put out the Great Chicago Fire in my bushes, okay?
I already pissed in my my driveway.
Yeah, I'm pissing now. Good. Yeah, it's not a good podcast unless I do that. I went over to the liquor store earlier, Liquor World, and the chick there hollered at me. I'm like, God damn, how old do you think I am? I'm old.
Dude, every time they called me at the boat, they're like, "Oh, I would have never guessed you were that old." I'm like, I don't know if I should feel happy or sad about that.
Well, it's because you're a big fella, you see. Like my dad. My dad looks younger than what he is because he's got a round face because he's a big fella. But I'll probably look horrible when I'm like 60 or so because I'm skinny, or I'm at least decently skinny. So, like, that's where you've got the advantage over me, Vic.
Nah, is that what it is?
Now, where you fuck up is that you grow your beard long, and all that gray comes into it, and then it's more obvious. Then.
That's a good point. I need to stay clean cut.
Yeah. See, you got to go back to the Gerber baby look.
I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah. So let me get into a couple movies that I've watched. I watched the end of Fright Night, or I watched the rest of Fright Night because I watched it last week. That movie's still great. I want to meet Christopher Andon for Fright Night. I'd probably meet him for like 3 things, to be honest with you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I like him. He's a good dude. I want to, let's see, what else did I watch? I watched Puppet Master, Vic. I watched Puppet Master 2. I can't wait to do the Puppet Master movie someday. I like the Puppet Master movies. Now, granted, I don't remember shit after part 2, so we'll see if I ever get into the others. 1 and 2 are on Hulu.
Director of part 3.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them. 1 and 2 are on Hulu right now, so you guys can check it out right now whenever you want on Hulu. And I'm trying to get into some new horror movies, like Among Friends, by Danielle Harris. She directed it. She also had a cameo playing. She was dressed as the clown in Halloween 4 that she was dressed as.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and this girl was like tripping balls, and she was like, "The girl from Halloween." So I gotta tell everybody about the Kane Hodder line. That was the best part of the whole fucking movie. Kane Hodder, like, he's a limo driver, and this girl gets out of the car. He's like, "Yeah, bet you suck a good dick." And then a guy gets out of the car right behind her. He's a little fruity-looking guy. He goes, "Bet you do too."
That's so amazing.
And then the next chick gets out, and he's like, "Oh, nice tits." Kane Hodder was a perv.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so Among Friends, how do I rate this fucking movie? Well, have you seen Would You Rather yet?
I think
it's on Netflix. If you have not seen Would You Rather, I highly recommend you see it. Dr. Herbert West, Jeffrey Combs is in it, and it's very fucking good. I would call it very, it's kind of like torture porn, if you ask me.
I like torture porn.
Yeah, so you'll like Would You Rather. This is a little bit like that, but not as extreme. Would You Rather is better than Among Friends. Among Friends is okay. You can tell it's independent and low budget as shit, but they had a couple cameos, so that was cool. I give it a 2.5. It wasn't terrible,
Yeah, I like it.
People acted like it was really bad. It wasn't really bad. It just wasn't really good either. 2.5. It was fine. It was on Hulu.
It was her first movie, right?
Yeah, it's her directorial debut, and then she came to Horror Hound, and she was looking all good and needing it. Saying.
Decent what?
She needed it.
She's looking amazing.
I said she was looking all good and needing it.
Oh, and needing it. I thought you said good and decent.
She needed it. Is what she needed. She needed another baby.
Yeah, I'd get a couple.
So, I watched Among Friends, and then I was going to start another movie today, but I just never got to it. Then I started The Houses That October Built right before our show, and I only got like 15 minutes into it. I was pissed off because it was fucking found footage, but everybody's talking pretty good about it, so I'll get back to it. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, you'll watch
I'm tired
it
of found footage, though, man. I'm so fucking sick of found footage. By the way, as predicted, it is doing exactly what I expected it to do. Now they're saying there's going to be a Friday the 13th movie in 2020, which I don't believe. But still, the thought process is there. Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's better than not at all.
I guess.
And, the Halloween franchise has gotten kicked into gear again because, they were working on one, but I think they've really gotten motivated to finish it now. And
yeah,
I've heard bad things about your new Texas Chainsaw movie, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all know it's going to be bad, but it's still a slasher and it's still coming out and we're still going to watch it.
Yeah. I wish it. Well, I mean, part of me wishes it gets a theatrical debut, but I don't think it's going to do very well. So I kind of don't.
Yeah.
I also, to be honest with you, Vic, this is just the honest truth.